Hi, everyone. I'm popping on live because somebody asked a really important question today, and I know this has come up a couple of times in this group, so I want to answer the question. The question is, what do I do when the anniversary of my parents' death is coming and I'm feeling so lost? When anniversaries come up, when birthdays come up, when any kind of holiday situation, any kind of special family time comes up, that's a really difficult time because, of course, that's a time when we want our loved one with us all the more, and when we're remembering that we don't have them in the physical presence anymore. Remember, we're focused on converting our grief to mourning, and so usually what happens in these really key times is that they become portal times. Dr. Alan Wolfelt refers to it as a nodal event. It's a time when our grief is coming more to the surface. Our pain, our frustration, our sadness, the deep sorrow we're feeling is coming more to the surface. This is an opportunity to convert that grief to mourning. It's an opportunity to find a way to be present to the pain. And the reason we do this is because we need to reclaim those times that we just loved being with our loved ones. We need to reclaim those times when we loved sharing and talking and laughing and crying and whatever else we did with them during these time periods. So I'm going to share with you that actually my mother's birthday, what would have been her 82nd birthday, is coming up in just a couple of days here. And so when I'm heading to a nodal event, when I'm heading to one of these situations, I make sure that I make time for myself in that day, because I know that day is going to be hard. And I know that things are going to come up in that day. And I know that I want to be present to those things that come up. And I make special plans. So I'm going to be going to her gravesite, and I'm going to be celebrating her life on that day, and I'm going to be remembering the times when we blew out candles. I'm going to remember her last birthday, and I'm going to take that time to really find where the next step of our relationship is and how we can celebrate her birthday together, even though she's no longer in the physical realm. This is not easy to do when we're early on in our grief, and I know some of you have talked about your grief is very fresh. We have another new member who the anniversary of their father's passing is going to be this week, and it's just 3 months. That's very fresh grief, right? So we need to be present to what's true for us to deal with in this moment. If you are having any struggles with this, if you are finding that your memories are more painful than they are a pleasure to you, and you're struggling and you're not sure how to reclaim those memories for yourself, please contact me, private message me, or put a note in the comment section here and I will get a hold of you. Let's set up a time to talk. You don't need to struggle with this. Grief is not easy, but there is ease and grace in the grief journey, and the grief journey is such a sacred time and such a sacred journey. We want to make sure that we're doing it in such a way that we're not burying and carrying our pain and our grief, but rather we're taking the time that we need to convert it to mourning. Wishing you all tons of love, and for those of you who have special anniversaries coming up and special birthday celebrations, just know my thoughts are with you. Much love to you. Until next time, namaste.